up, my people? You already know the fight we've all been buzzing about is finally about to go down September 13th as Canelo Álvarez takes on Terence Crawford. And let me tell you, there's only one way to experience history in the making, and that's by choosing On Location in Vegas. On Location is the fight's official VIP experience provider, and they got the ultimate all-access pass to witness the action. From the best seats in the house to exclusive meet and greets to even getting your photo next to the ring, and this is how you do fight night right. VIP ticket packages are almost gone, so click right here in the video's description to secure your spot, or visit onlocationexp.com to learn more. Don't miss out.
I wonder, are you usually better when you fight in September because you're fighting only 4 months later?
I always feel I'm more ready in September than May because I have like a long time vacations and then fight in May and then September, yeah.
Oh my God! I never heard of this. And we're going to have to test this out to see if it's true. And I'm a little ashamed as a boxing fan. I've never heard of the Canelo May Curse. I'm looking around, come to find out there's a thing called the Canelo May Curse. And the idea is that Canelo fights twice a year, Cinco de Mayo and Mexican Independence Day weekend. And Cinco de Mayo is in May, Mexican Independence Day is September. And in May, he always has a bad performance called the Canelo May Curse. And come September is a better performance. His best performances are in September because since he only fights once a year, after September, it's a long layoff until May again, which is kind of like his tune-up fight where he looks rusty. I gotta see if this is true. So I brought up the box rec and I want to go through this with you guys to see if it's actually true. Now, if it is, that's bad news for Terence Crawford, right? So let's look at this. May, William Scull. We're gonna go from recent to the past. William Scull, May. We all know that was a horrible performance to the point where people think Canelo Álvarez is, you know, he's not looking right. He's finally starting to kind of go down in his abilities, right? And all those things. And this is kind of like the end of his career type of thing. He's in worse shape than Terence Crawford because of this performance. And I've heard people say that before, and I'm wondering if that's every May. So William Scull, bad performance, May. September, good performance, Edgar Berlanga.
Oh, lightning strike!
Okay, we all know that was a good performance. Everybody was excited about that fight. Jaime Munguia, May. He's been very criticized about going 12 with Jaime Munguia, right? He knocked him down, but going 12 with Jaime Munguia, and people saw that as a horrible performance from Canelo Álvarez. I actually liked that fight. They were going at it, but people say. Now September, Jermall Charlo, which is known as one of his better performances, him chasing around Jermall Charlo. He dropped him, and Canelo Álvarez was very happy about that performance because remember after the fight, Canelo was like, nobody can beat this Canelo.
This Canelo, nobody can beat this Canelo.
Right? So that was one of his better performances. Okay. May, Ryder. And that is the fight where people said Canelo Álvarez is falling off.
Now Ryder trying to bully Canelo here in the late stages of round 12.
Good body shot by Ryder.
30 seconds, here we go. You know, Ryder's winning this 12th round.
Moral victory for John Ryder. A lot of heart, a lot of courage, respect to him.
That was the beginning. It was that fight, the John Ryder fight, that happened to be in May. All right, September, you got Gennady Golovkin, which, I mean, he's still all-time great, but, you know, I mean, that was the third fight. Let's put an asterisk to that on that one. All right, so that's September. May, Bivol!
Hooks, overhand rights being landed by Canelo.
Oh, look at Bivol. Look at him go. Oh, my word, Bivol.
He loses. Hold on. Did Canelo lose to Mayweather on Cinco de Mayweather? We're gonna have to see this too. Was that in May? Hold on. So Bill, he lose. Caleb Plant, November, his last knockout. Right. Because he missed September, but it was November. Later in the year, he's doing well. May, he loses. But Caleb Plant in November, the November before, he knocks out Plant. May, he knocked out Billy Joe Saunders. So he had a knockout in May, a great performance in May. But he didn't have a long layoff. Look at that. You have Yildirim February. So that's the thing. That doesn't count. Because Yildirim was February. He didn't have a long layoff. That's right, because that's the year he fought 4 times in 1 year. So he went back to back to back, which oversees the May Curse with the Billy Joe Saunders performance because he didn't have a long layoff. Well, I'll be damned.
I always feel I'm more ready in September than May because I have like a long time vacations and then fight in May and then September, yeah.
So let me see. Did he fight Floyd Mayweather? Nope, he fought him in September. So Floyd Mayweather whipped Canelo's ass in September. Now that's there was no May Curse. He was actually the best Canelo. All right, but no, by looking at that, yeah, there is a May Curse and it makes sense. So him getting that out the way, it would have been best for Crawford to fight Canelo in May because of the ring rust. But he had the fight, he's active, right? And this is the better Canelo in September. All right, I like this. I like to add this little element to the whole thing. The May Curse, they're fighting September. This is a better, and that's why I was saying going into this fight, so Canelo Álvarez is the more active fighter. Bud Crawford only has fought once a year. He's kind of used to this cycle, honestly. Bud Crawford only fights once a year. He's only been fighting once a year for the past like 6, 7 years. He's been fighting once a year for forever, all right? For probably as long as I've had a channel. But I got a package in the mail today. Let's see what it is. Yes, listen, if you guys are into music, I want you guys to understand this. I ordered Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson's album that I grew up on, Winter in America. This came out in 1974, okay? And the reason why I'm happy about this is because they just re-released it for the first time ever this year, 2025. I've been looking for this album. My mother, if you're watching, Mom, this is amazing. You raised me on this. My father, before he passed away, this was one of his favorite singers, and you know, this album, you know, it was part of my dad's collection. And dude, I just grew up on this. Either way, this album was hard to get, okay? I mean, you just had to get the original, you know, released 1970, and it was just hard to get, and people were selling it for $200, $300. I wasn't gonna spend that much, but they finally re-released it. I used to sing a song from this album to my daughter, all right? And it was called Your Daddy Loves You.
Your daddy loves you. Your daddy loves his girl.
So I am very excited about this. Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson, if you guys know, when they put this album together, he worked with Brian Jackson a few times. Gil Scott-Heron, you know, the revolution will not be televised.
Because the revolution will not be televised.
But this album is a classic. All right, let me know in the comments if you're familiar with this. It has the bottle on there, it has a song for Bobby Smith, and what else is on here? H2O Gate Blues, Peace Go to Your Brother, all just fantastic. I'm about to run upstairs and just play it all through the house, okay? On my record player. Let me know if you guys know about this album. I'm very excited. I can't wait to play it. Bring some of my childhood into this house. Let this house know where they come from. But let me know how you feel in the comments below about the May Curse. If you heard it before, And do you think it has any value when thinking about this fight? What it really means is not like a boogeyman curse, but what it means is the activity of Canelo Álvarez being more fight ready in September than he is in May. All right, I'm out.